We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wildcard Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Right to the air goes Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, run! Hey, kill, 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 kill! Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, hey, hey.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Decent 24.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Red on red. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, son.
Lawrence now. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
This is it.
A run play here with Strong, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Foye Olufin with the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Watson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ralph! All right, here we go. Done.
To throw is Lawrence. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lawrence. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Jacksonville.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Hey, Jupiter!
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a give on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
24.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
On the toss, they'll run.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Red 23. Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Easy. Ralph. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Watson. This is brought in downfield by Judy. That's on the former All-Pro, Jack Conklin. Now Watson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Watson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Darnell Savage, terrific coverage there, able to get a hand on it. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
On the ready. Hey, hey, hey. Silver.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Lisa 24. Hot.
2nd down, Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and a yard.
Red on red.
We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground for the 1st time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Man in motion here is Washington.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Rip, 23.
On first down, Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
On red. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Easy. Ralph.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
6 to 24.
Lawrence. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Red.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Let's go. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Red. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Now here's Lawrence. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver!
To throw is Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Hey, run!
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On 1st down, Watson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A huge play just before the half. 52 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They look to run with 4. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. Shotgun snap to Watson. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Watson. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Jaguars have it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wildcard game. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Open man is David Bell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry now for Strong. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 3rd and 2. Play action. Watson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Lisa 24.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Red on red. Here we go, son.
Lawrence now. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Now a handoff running right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Throwing on third down. Watson. Now thrown deep for Bell. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
On red. 11.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go!
To throw is Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Lawrence from the gun here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Watson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They bring Judy in motion. They run on the jet sweep. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jamari Thrash. Touchdown, Browns.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Now a give on the ground, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. It is brought in the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Red on red.
Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This throw left is complete with Judy.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. One quarter remains. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Motion man is Bell. He'll try and run for the 1st down. It's 4. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw is Watson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
All right, let's go. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
Hey, lion.
1st down and goal.
Hey, I'm gun. Phil.
They'll run, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
To throw is Watson. Here's a screen set up for 4. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamari Thrash. Touchdown, Browns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off play action, here's Watson. That one knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
From the gun, here on 3rd down, Watson. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Here's 4. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and 3rd down coming up. They bring Jeudy in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hot.
To throw is Lawrence. Open man, it's Davis downfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. To throw is Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
What will they do on this play? Third down needing 8.
Hey, Lion!
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Cam Little for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. First and 10, and here comes 4. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action. Watson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, it's Ford. He gets free. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns as they are moving on